A firm has bond outstanding an amount of 3 lakhs. Outstanding means it is currently issued. The bond was issued before 6 years for 8 years. It has 12.5% coupon rate, that is the rate of interest, and is callable at 1040 per bond. Means its call price is 1040. It had a flotation cost of rupees 40,000 the time at which we had issued it, which are being amortized equally on annual basis. So annually we write it off. The company had initially collected an amount of rupees 2,76,000. So instead of collecting 3 lakhs, there was a collection of 2,76,000. Why? Because say there is a discount of 24,000. Due to discount on the issue of the bond, the flotation cost for the new issue will be an amount of 27,000. So flotation cost is given to us for the new issue. And the current interest rate will be 10%. So if at all we issue the new debt financing, then in that case, instead of 12.5%, we have to make the payment of interest at the rate of 10%. Should the firm refund the outstanding debt in a way that say whether the company should go for the debt rescheduling, show detailed working, ignore income tax, face value of the security is an amount of 1,000. Everybody is requested to go through the question, please. Everybody is requested to write down along with me. There is an existing bond and there is a new bond. We have been provided with the information about the face value. Face value of the security is 3 lakhs. Initially we had collected 2,76,000. Why? Because there was a discount. Discount of 24,000. That is 3 lakhs minus 2,76,000. There was a flotation cost that we had incurred an amount of 40,000. Number of years remaining 2. Originally it was issued for 8 years. However, 6 years have already been expired. So only 2 years is remaining. Face value is rupees 1,000. Call price is provided to us. It is an amount of rupees 1,040. Rate of interest is given to us. Right now it is 12.5 and later on it is 10%. For the new security, the flotation cost is given 27,000. So we have been given that say if at all we go for the debt rescheduling, then for the new one, it will be an amount of 27,000. Okay. Of course, the new bond will be having the same face value, 3 lakhs. Directly or indirectly, no discount information is given, so the discount cost will be 0. Importantly, the new debt financing will be raised for the remaining time period of the existing debt financing, that is 2 years. Because only 2 years is left for the existing debt financing. Face value will be considered as rupees 1,000. It may happen that the face value information may not be relevant to us. There is no question of the call price in that case. Okay. So based on this information, we are required to decide whether to reschedule the existing debt finance or not. We can say that the company can continue either with the existing debt finance, or the company can issue the new debt finance to redeem the existing debt finance. Both the debt financing cannot go simultaneously. So it is given a name as a mutually exclusive option. In case of the mutually exclusive option, we are going to say make the selection of one of the two, either the existing one or the new one. For the purpose of decision making, there are two approaches that we have. One is given a name as whole project point of view, and the second is given a name as incremental approach. What are we going to do in case of the whole project point of view? We'll make the calculation of the total cost for option A, existing bond. We'll make the calculation of the total cost for option B, that is the new bond. We will make a comparison of the cost for both of them, and the option which is having comparatively the lower cost will be selected. That is the whole project point of view. Or otherwise, we can go for the incremental approach. Usually incremental approaches B over A. It means that let us go for the debt rescheduling instead of continuation with the existing debt finance. Please write an answer. Decision making by method number 1, whole project point of view. Full stop. There are two options that we have. The first option is continue with the existing debt finance, and the second option is issue the new debt financing to redeem the existing one, of course. Continue with existing debt finance. And the other option is repay existing debt finance with proceeds of new debt finance. So we are required to make the comparison of the cost for both the options, and option having lower cost will be selected. Heading right down. Continue with existing debt finance. Full stop. In the third down, calculation of present value cash outflow. Try to calculate the present value cash outflow for the first option on your own. Now let us have understanding that how to make the calculation of the present value of the cash outflow if at all we continue with the existing debt finance. We understand like this. First year and second year, the amount of the debt financing is an amount of 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs. Rate of interest is 12.5%. So there is an amount of the interest payment. So it is 3 lakhs into 12.5 percentage. That comes to 37,500 for the first year and 37,500 for the second year. So for each of the year, there will be payment of interest. If at all we continue with the existing net finance. The question does not provide any information about the redemption premium. So we assume that the redemption will be at the face value. So the redemption value, it is an amount of 3 lakhs. That's it. Net cash flow. 37,500 for the first year end. 3,37,500 for the second year end. These two cash flows will be discounted with the appropriate cost of capital. What is the appropriate cost of capital, friends? Importantly, friends, it is 10%. That is, the existing cost of capital will be taken into account. And what is existing cost of capital? It is 10%. And based on that, we will have the present value and present value of the cash outflow. This is the way we are required to do answer. Friends, over here we have not considered the flotation cost amortization or discount amortization. Why? Because there are no taxes. If at all there are no taxes, then in that case we have to ignore all these non-cash items. So the 10% first year factor, it is 0.9091. Second year factor 0.8264. 37500 into 0.9091. 34091.25. Three lakh 37,500 into 0.8264. 2,78,910. And total of both of them is present value of the cash outflow. So plus 34091.25. So the total is 3,13,001.25. Please write down answer. Heading write down option number 2. Reschedule debt financing. That is the second option. Try to do its answer on your own. Please write an answer along with me. Working note number 1. Calculation of premium. Basically, the premium is required to be paid to the existing bondholders when they go for the redemption. It will be like this. Number of bonds into premium per bond. What is the number of bonds? It is 3 lakhs divided by 1000. That is the face value. So this will give us the number of bonds, that is 300, into premium per bond. That is 1040 minus 1000. that is into 40 rupees per bond, that comes to rupees 12,000. Working note number 2, calculation of cash flow of year 0. Now let us have understanding in year 0 what will be the cash flow. It will be like this: amount received on issue of security, an amount of 3 lakhs, minus redemption of existing debentures or existing bond, that is an amount of 3 lakhs, minus flotation cost for new issue. I suppose that it is an amount of 27,000. Minus premium, which is required to be paid to the bondholders right now, that is an amount of 12,000. So this will give us year 0 cash flow, an amount of 39,000. This is the cash outflow for the year 0. Next, calculation of NPV. In that we understand like this: year 0, year 1 and year 2. We will be having interest payment, that is 3 lakhs into 10%. End of year 1 it is 30,000. End of year 2 it is again 30,000. Second year end redemption value, that is an amount of 3 lakhs at the end of the second year. Then amount received, sorry, amount paid in the year 0, that is an amount of 39,000. That's it. This is the way we are required to make the computation of net cash flow. Year 0 it is an amount of 39,000. End of year 1 it is 30,000. End of year 2 it is 3,30,000. These cash flows will be discounted at the rate of 10% to compute the present value. So I am doing the present value over here. Year 0, year 1 and year 2. Cash flows 39, 30 and 330. $39, 30 and 3,30,000. Now it is discounted importantly at the rate of 10%. That is the current cost of capital to compute the present value. Right on answer. So 10% discounting. 1 divided by 1.1. First year factor is 0.9091. Second year factor 0.8264. Year 0 factor is 1. Present value. Cash outflow of 39,000. Then 30,000 into 0.9091. That is 27273. Then 3,30,000 into 0.8264. 2,72,712. Based on this present value cash outflow, 39,000 plus 27273 plus 2,72,712. So 3,38,985. So now we have to make a comparison like this, that existing finance and new financing. Present value of the cash outflow 3,38,985. And for existing debt finance it is 3,13,001.25. 3,13,001.25. You make a comparison between both of them and you select an option which is having the lower present value of the cash outflow, that is existing one. So then finally, the company is advised to continue with existing debt finance. Full stop. Add a new heading, incremental approach for decision making. Full stop. In that write down, incremental approach is adopted as new over existing. Means the company is going for the debt rescheduling over continuation with existing debt finance. Try to calculate the NPV for the incremental approach on your own. Now, in case of the incremental approach, we are making a kind of comparison like this. Let us go for the debt rescheduling over continuation with the existing debt finance. Friends, if at all we go for the debt rescheduling, then in that case, working note number 1 will be calculation of the premium to be paid to existing bond holders. What is the amount which is supposed to be paid? It is an amount of rupees 12,000. How this 12,000 is calculated? It is 3 lakhs divided by 1,000. That will give us the number into 1,040 minus 1,000. So in step number 1, we will compute the premium to be paid to the existing bondholders if at all we go for the redemption. Working note number 2, calculation of cash flow in year 0. In that case, friends, the same story will be repeated, that we have received an amount on the issue of the security 3 lakhs. We will make the payment to the existing bondholders 3 lakhs. Along with that, say we will make the payment of the premium 12,000. We have to incur a flotation cost of 27,000. So in the year 0, it is an amount of rupees 39,000. Exactly the copy paste, nothing is changed. Now, calculation of NPV. Let us have understanding that's how to make the calculation of NPV. It will be found like this. First year and second year, we will have the cash flow. Cash flow in terms of savings of the interest expenses. So 3 lakh rupee into 0.1250 minus 0.10. So 2.5% is the rate at which you will be able to save the interest. 3 lakhs into 2.5 percentage, that comes to 7,500. First year 7,500. In the second year, it is discounted at the rate of 10 percentage. Present value. Present value of the cash inflow less investment, which we have to make an amount of 39,000. And based on that, we will find the NPV. Remember that at the end of the second year, there will not be any repayment of the debentures to be shown. Why? Because in case of the existing or in case of the new, in both the cases, you have to make the payment of 3 lakhs at the end of the second year end. So whatever the cash flows which are common will not come in the incremental approach. And this is the way the NPV is supposed to be found. So now discounting at the rate of 10 percentage. As far as the first year is concerned, 1 divided by 1.10, first year factor is 0.9091. Second year factor is 0.8264. So 7500 into 0.9091. That comes to 6,818.25. For the second year, it is 7500 into 0.8264. That is 6,119. Sorry, 6,198. So we will add both of them. So it comes to 13,016.25 minus investment of 39,000. So 25,983.75. And NPV is negative. Since NPV is negative, the company would be advised do not go for debt rescheduling. That is what we understand. Please write down one line answer. As NPV is negative, comma, the company is advised not to reschedule debt finance. Full stop. Now write down a further note for this first point. In this question, comma, we have to decide whether to continue with existing debt finance of 20 sorry of 12.5 percentage, or the company should issue new debt finance at the rate of 10% to redeem existing debt finance. Full stop. Second point, for this decision making, comma, either we can adopt whole project point of view, comma, in which present value cash outflow for both options will be found, else we can even calculate answer by using incremental approach. Full stop. Usually incremental approach will be incremental approach will be new over existing. Full stop.